Hey everybody, how is everybody doing? Look, you guys, I am really struggling when it's just me. I need y'all. I really do. So, anyways, welcome to another show of visioning what's next. And we do, as you always do every Wednesday, we do some girl talk. So before I go any further, do you guys see? We have a sponsor. We have two sponsors of today's show. And so I'm super excited about the first half. You guys know how I do. Got my little evening beverage here, and I have my Vision Made with me. Grab your girlfriend and girlfriends, family and friends, and come on in, sit down, enjoy the show with me. So you guys, before I get to talking about who is actually the first half of the sponsor for the show, I want you all to know who I am. And so, yes, my name is Pamela. I am the CEO of Vision Made. And so, everyone's always asking me, how did Visioning What's Next come about? Let me be honest with you all. Have you ever sat at a desk and you wanted more but didn't know more? Or are you doing that now? Are you working on your what's next? Or are you struggling to even know what is your what's next? I ask that question and so many more and so many others is because you know what? That was me. I truly was struggling sitting in corporate, and I didn't even have no clue what my what's next was. I mean, I've gone through the corporate, climbed up the corporate ladder. I've done some amazing jobs, but I just was not feeling what I didn't know what my what's next was. I didn't even know what my purpose or my passion was. And so I literally broke down. It just builds up and builds up and lands on your shoulders, and you're looking around and you're like, okay, what is my what's next? Am I going to be here for the rest of my life? Am I going to make someone else pockets wealthy because of my knowledge and my skills? And I didn't even go out here and try it. So that was all going on in my head. I do still work in corporate, but one day I just really stepped back. Now, what I did do before I stepped back, I asked other women on my team, what is your what's next? And they couldn't answer me. So I said, so if you don't know, I have thousands of women around the world that can help you to get to your what's next. Other than me, I can't do it. I know that I'm not the only one that can do it, right? So I said, if I can bring all these women to the table that can empower you, inspire you, and help you get to your what's next, would you do it? Still, they didn't know. So right then and there, I knew that my purpose was to go out here and empower women such as yourself that are either in corporate or out of corporate, but just needing to connect to or find their what's next. And understand, and what we're going to talk about is we're going to face those obstacles or what ifs and I can't. Now, those of you who know me, you know I do things so the non-traditional way that yes, we are going to talk about it. And actually, I got to walk a client through on how to find out what their what's next is. And we did it literally, I promise you, less than 30 minutes. So if that is something that you're facing right now and you're wanting to know more about, drop it in the feed. If you are wanting to even start getting your vision board kit, as those of you may know or not know, vision board kit, because we still have time for this quarter, I'm going to drop it in the feed where you can grab your link. And then today is Win Wednesday. What's your win for this week? And before I even go any further, those of you who are celebrating your birthday in June, happy birthday. And go out here and do something that you would never do for yourself. Go out here and celebrate you. As you hear, got a little congestion going on, but we're going to make it through. So Before we get into today's show, as you guys see, we have a new sponsor for this half of the show. It is E&E Tea and Company. It is a family-owned business created to serve, you guys know, all your tea drinking needs, from green tea to hibiscus to handcrafted blends like detox and calming. We need the calming tea, right? What's going on so much? They have it all. So let's enjoy their tea bagged or leaf tea, learn the benefits of drinking tea, and start trying something new. Have you guys ever tried to do the steeping with the tea? You know, that's where you use the loose leaf, the loose tea. And they have so many different varieties of tea. And you guys know I love some tea. So I'm definitely going to check them out. But they've got you covered. So don't see something you like, we can get it to you at E&E Tea Company. Their goal is to provide exceptional, simple, extraordinary, delicious tea, especially for you. Guess what? You guys, since you're my followers today, they're going to give you a discount. So go to www.eeteaco.com, and in the discount field, put TEA. And get this, custom blends, monthly subscriptions with wedding favors and tea parties are available. Follow them on social media. That is E&E Tea Company. I will definitely be reaching out to them. If you need more information on them, I will definitely be reading their bio. So, you guys, as we're drinking our tea, as we're sitting here with our girlfriend and girlfriends, how many of you are stuck on your what ifs and I can't? And it's stopping you or allowing you to even move to your what's next. Is that you? If that's you, drop it in the feed and say me. If you're not working on your what's next, drop it in the feed and let me know. It may not be the what ifs and I can't, it could be something else. But I want to help you. And also, too, while we're going through today's show, it is Win Wednesday. What's your win for this week? I can't wait to share what my win is, but I want to hear what your win, right? Oops. So, you guys, what if an I can't is holding you back? Man, this tea is good. I can't wait to get some tea from E&E Tea Company. But real quick, you guys, what ifs are holding you back? Well, as you may have read or may not have read, I was in the car with a friend of mine and I asked them, what is their what's next? And they gave me every kind of I can't. I can't do it because of finances. And I get it, but hold on to that. I can't because I don't even know where to start. I can't because of every reason. And it just kept piling on, piling on, piling on. So I tried to get them to come on, but they were a little shy. So bear with me as I tell the story. They're struggling with their going past their I can'ts. That's what they were faced with. It's because they didn't take time with themselves. Now, I'm not even going to start talking about, as you all know, everybody's always like, sit down, get in tune with yourself, get focused with yourself, spend time with yourself. We know that. But we need to start doing some mindset work. You guys know that. We talked about that last week. So we're going to take it a step further and we're going to work on their I can't. So they said that they couldn't work on, they didn't even know where their passion or the purpose was because of finances. And I told them, I get it. But I told them, did they plan for it? Did they talk about it? Did they tell their community what they wanted to do, but they were faced with that struggle? The answer was no. So with that being said, you have to first be honest with yourself. And we talked about that. And actually, One of my mentors even used that word, be honest with yourself. Right? So once I told them to tell the community about their struggle that they were faced with, they were like, okay, you're right. If I would have told everybody that I needed $500 and each of them were to pitch in $75, I'd have been at my goal. And then you could have worked on your what's next. So with that being said, when you come across facing your I can'ts, you have to be honest with yourself. And you have to start working on why. Why aren't you working on it? Well, first they said money. Okay, I understand that. Then they said, I didn't have time. You had 30 minutes to talk to me. Then they said, I don't even know where to begin. And I said, okay, I get that. Because they didn't know what to go into. They couldn't find out. They didn't know where to even begin, what to start. But they were very clear on their objective and goal, and that was to become their own business owner. With that one tip, I gave them 2. 1, they can do a personality test, and they do work. And that is the Myers-Briggs. They honestly do work. Or better yet, ask people around you who don't know you. Ask them, what are you good at? Take notes. And your common denominator, or what you're good at, or your purpose will come out of that. When I gave them that information, the light bulb went on. And they were like, wow, I never even thought of that. So once they had figured out after we figured out what was the obstacles that was holding them back, or better yet, the I can'ts that they were faced with, I just kept asking why. So if that is you faced with, I can't do it because finances, why? Did you tell your tribe? No, why? Did you ask them for like $25, $75 and put it in a kitty? No, why? Until you get down to that bottom question, until you get down to there's no more answers. That is why it's holding you back. After we figured out, they could have asked their tribe for $75, which would allow them to have the $500 for their startup fee. Then it was, why I can't do it because I didn't even know where to start at. Why? And they're like, I don't know. I felt that I've exhausted. Did you ask your family? No. Why? Did you ask a friend? No. Why? Until they figured out, well, they didn't feel comfortable asking certain sources. So I said, well, then the next source would be go outside of those that know you, and then ask them, what are you good at? Ask a team member, a neighbor, or someone who has a little contact with you, but know what you're good at. After I gave them that tip, then the next one was go and do a personality test. There are free ones out there. You just go on the website, go out on the internet and find it. And they'll give you some tips on what you're good at. So I gave them 3 ways to tackle their I can't, so they can start working on their what's next. After that, they were like, okay, I got it. And they were super excited. So if this is a obstacle you're facing, if you're facing I can't or what ifs, then use the why statement. If that doesn't work and you really need some help on narrowing it down or want to do a personal talk with me as they did, drop it in the feed and we will do a personal one-on-one. We'll do a tea and talk. You know what perfect way to get some tea and talk through E&E Tea Company, you guys. So I want you to know that E&E Tea, excuse me, E&E Tea Company is a family-owned business created to serve all tea drinking needs. From green tea, as you guys hear I need it, hibiscus, to handcrafted blends like detox, calming. They got it all. Enjoy our tea bagged or loose leaf. Learn health benefits and try something new. Need a teapot? A steeper, organic honey. They got you covered. Don't see something you like? They can get it for you. At E&E Tea Company, their goal is to provide you exceptional, simple, extraordinary, delicious tea, especially for you. And just for following me and watching the show and knowing me, they're giving you a discount, you guys. So go out on www.eeteaco.com and then put in the code TEA, and place your order. And note this, they have custom blends, monthly subscriptions you can find on the website, wedding favors, and tea parties as well. So check them out on Facebook and other social media for your needs. That is E&E Tea Company. I will definitely will be checking them out. So you guys, back to what ifs, what I can't, and what ifs is holding you back. If you're now just tuning in, I gave you 3 ways that I helped a friend of mine tackle the obstacle of I can't. And if you missed it, I'm going to go real quick through. I'm not going to give you the details, so you'll have to listen back through the replay. But one way I had asked them the why, the going down, why can't they? And they given a reason, and I got all the way down to we've exhausted all the reasons why, and we figured out that was the reason why. And then after we figured that out, then I also had given them 2. They didn't know what the purpose, they didn't even know where to start at. And so I had said to ask around, to ask some family, friends, or a coworker what they felt they were good at. And then 3, go after, use a personal, like the Myers-Briggs, that does the personality test. And there are some free ones out there. I do them all the time. You guys know I'm obsessed with, making sure I'm on the right path, making sure I am doing what I need to do to be that person for you, be better for you, so you can get to your what's next. So that is what they did. So those were 3 simple steps. And we did all of that in 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So if that is you and you don't want to do it by yourself, I definitely can help you. We can connect. Just drop it in the feed and say, I need help. I definitely will. If you're ready to create your roadmap to your what's next, because you got it, you can definitely grab a vision board, this quarter's vision board subscription box. You guys, I showed what's in it, but it has everything that you need to create your vision board, from vision boards to scissors and everything in between. I will drop it in the feed on how you can grab you this quarter, because this quarter is almost over, but you still have time to work on your what's next. So next, as you guys know, we always do the book on the shelf. So this week, I'm still reading. I am still reading Bethany Frankel's book, Personal Business. What is it? Hold on. Her book. Business is personal. You guys, her book is phenomenal. She talks about all the, and it goes so perfect for what we talk about. You know, we try everything, the businesses that we like versus the businesses, you know, we try everything. She tried, she did clothing, she did cooking. I didn't even know she had a cooking line until she landed on this skinny vodka um, line. And she even talked about when she landed it and she knew that that was her purpose and her passion, she knew that she was going to face, there was other obstacles she faced. One of the obstacles she faced that that stands out in my mind as I'm reading the book is she's working in a male dominating field, and that scared her for a moment, but she knew what she had to do. But if you're interested in getting that book, I'm listening on Audible, you guys. You all know I am busy running the Vision Made business, so I listen to Audible. So yes, I will drop it in the feed on how you can gain access, get to listen to her book. It's amazing. I want you all to know I'm not promoting her book, so I don't get any kickbacks. But you all know that I truly believe in expanding your mind allows you, or gets you and empowers you to get you to your what's next. So that is why we always do book on the shelf. Then the next we always talk about at this point, I'm always asking the guests is what type of self-care do they do? You know, a lot of the guests that come on, they're a powerhouse guest, right? And they're busy, or they're working moms, corporate women. And I'm always asking them, what do you do? What do you do for self-care? And so I'm gonna say for me, I love walking. My family can tell you I can walk the feet off, the bottom of the feet off. They're always talking about my feet hurt, whatever. But I love walking, especially if I can go to a outside mall on a cool day, or even a night like this when it's cool. It's cool here where I'm at, and walk around and just enjoy the sights. Now, let me tell you this: I do leave my wallet leave it home, and so I only carry a limited amount of cash, because if not, I will spend. I'm not even gonna kid. I'm not kidding you, but it does allow me to relax. It allows me to get my steps in, and that is just my self-care. My other go-to self-care is I love going to the water. And it probably has to do with my zodiac sign, but I really feel connected when I go to the water. So sometimes in the morning, I will go to a reservoir that's close by me and just sit there and watch the waves come in and just get really in tune to myself and spend time with myself, quiet time. And I do that. So I'm saying that to you is, what is your self-care routine? I would love to hear. If you don't have one, let's start creating something. May it be you read a book. May it be you just do some meditation. Oh, and I started meditating, you guys. So love it. I'm so glad I'm back and doing it. Love, love, love it. But let's get you into a self-care routine. And then my win for this week. You guys, look, E&E Tea Company. They're such an amazing tea company, and it's family owned. If you guys are wanting to get some more information, excuse me, on the tea and learn about, I was on there and I see all these different kinds of teas that I'm going to get. But if you're interested in looking at the website and seeing all the variety of teas that they offer, check them out at www.eeteaco.com. And guess what? For following me tonight, they're offering a code, you guys. So in the discount code, put TEA. They have, and so just give you real quick, not only do they have teas, different variety of teas, but they also have teapots, steepers, and organic honey. So check them out. And they were today's sponsor of the show. So you guys, did you learn anything? Did you write down how you're going to get to your what's next by jumping over the hurdle of I can't? Or better yet, do you need help getting to your I can't? So you need help creating a roadmap. If that is you, drop it in the feed and say, help me. And I definitely will be in contact with you. We can do a 15-minute tea and talk time. Though, if you're ready to create your roadmap to what's next, because you got it, if you got some tips on how to get to your what's next, then you can grab a Vision Made Vision Board quarterly kit. The kit has everything. You guys, it's amazing. I'm so proud of it. I don't know what to do. It has everything for you to create your roadmap, and it'll get you there. And so I wanted to do this to let you all know. I've heard a couple people had stated vision boards, though, they don't work. You guys, I beg to differ. Here is my vision board. And as you see, it is dated 2023-2020, right? And as you see down here, what does it say? Media. I promise you, you guys, the podcast was something fun for me to do, and I still think it's fun and I love it. But now I have a magazine, the podcast, and the TV. So if someone says that it doesn't work, you have to be realistic. And you have to be honest with yourself. Don't put something on here that it's not going to allow you to reach. Don't set yourself up to fail. I heard a gentleman say he thrives on failing because it allows him to get to his what's next. I'm like him. I thrive to fail, but I'm not going to set myself up to fail. So I'm showing you this because it does work. You have to put the work in, and you have to really be intentional on the work that you put in to do it. And guess what? Look, my mission is I'm a woman on a mission, and I'm here to empower you. So you guys, it does work. If you're needing help to create your roadmap to what's next, let's sit down and create that roadmap. Oh my goodness, you guys, I did it 30 minutes without coughing or anything, but you guys have been amazing. I tell you guys, if no one has not told you yet, you rock. And don't let anyone tell you any different. And know that you only have one life to live, and live it to your fullest, not to anyone else. And the way you get to your what's next, you create your own roadmap. And knowing that you will face obstacles, right? We always hit those speed bumps, potholes on the way. Those are the what ifs and I can't. But how do we get through it? We face it. We think of other obstacles and other means. And we keep thinking about our why, until we get to know more. And know that you can do it. And know that I started, as well as everyone has started, just where you're at. And you got this with no problem. So again, you guys, I want to thank you so much. I will have on an amazing powerhouse guest next week. Tune in, and it's Win Wednesday. Tell me your win for the week. As you heard, my win is I had E&E Company that is the sponsor for tonight's show. Until next week, you guys, take care of yourself. And also, if you're interested in becoming a show sponsor, just like E&E Company, drop it in the feed. I will connect with you or send you the link there. Take care, you guys. Let me take care of my cold. Let me try to order me some tea from E&E Company. Until next week. Take care, everyone. Bye.